Hi, Ashley. It's me. Hey. Say happy birthday to Maddie for me. It looks like she had an awesome party. Sorry to hear that it was raining, but it looked like you guys had a good time and the cake was cool. So, you know how I finally went to the library and got a bunch of books? Well, last week when I went to film, it must have been the start of last week. Was that the week before? I don't know. It might have been the week before. Yeah. When I went to film them for you, so I filmed the hippopotamus one, and then the next day I went to do the next one, and right as I was about to hit record, I threw my coffee all over all of my stuff and my computer and everything, and so I had to turn off my computer and leave it for a couple of days to make sure it dried out, and everything's fine, but that's why I wasn't able to film any more videos for you. So, sorry about that. There's always something, isn't there? Anyway, I'm going to do one right now. So, we should have some more coming up this week. Hope everything's good, and I'll talk to you in a second. I still have to change the camera because I can't make them both work for some reason, but I think I've set it up a bit better than before, so we shouldn't have to move the book as much. We still have to a little bit because the cord's a bit too short for me to put it up higher, but it's a bit better. I hope you like it. The story we've got's called Fatty Cat, and I just got it because it looked funny, and I had an orange cat, but he died. Anyway, oh, I just smacked everything. Here we go. Fatty Cat. Now I have to press the right buttons here. Deactivate. Oh no, I'm gone. Camera 2. Yeah, it's working. Also, I haven't done my fingernails. I've just been picking the nail polish off, so I'll have something fun ready for you next time. Here we go. Fatty Cat. Bam, bam, bam. Let's line that up. Alright. There was a cat called Fatty Cat. A big fat cat he was. No, was he? Good start. A really rather greedy cat, as greedy as could be. He'd eat macaroni, meatballs, marzipan and mushy peas, burgers, baked beans, bolognese, all topped with melted cheese. Reluctantly, he shared his house, which meant he shared his food, with a pair of crafty little mice, whom he found rather rude. The mice were always finding ways to rob the cupboards bare, and Fatty Cat could never seem to catch that sneaky pair. One day the mice were licking clean a plate of cherry pie when Fatty Cat approached them with a twinkle in his eye. He'd come up with a cunning plan to rid them from his lair and stop them eating all the food. The crafty little pair. He told a very simple lie he knew was sure to tease. Did you know that the moon is made entirely out of cheese? He didn't have to say it twice. They dropped their spoons and ran to get themselves up to the moon. They'd have a clever plan. The wind just wasn't strong enough to fly the kite they found. They built a tower of boxes, but it tumbled to the ground. The trampoline seemed promising, but didn't do the trick. They couldn't even reach it from a tree top with a stick. Fatty Cat could not believe his plan had worked so well. He felt as if he'd cast a kind of magic cheesy spell. Dessert was so much sweeter with those greedy mice at bay, and gleefully he sat back and just watched them work away. The days dragged on, and still the mouse refused to take a rest. It seemed that Fatty's trick had made them totally possessed. Then one night after supper, as he made himself a treat, he looked outside and there it was. The moon machine complete. He watched them as they floated up towards the moonlit sky and couldn't help but chuckle as he waved them both goodbye. One little fib, and now the mice were drifting far from home, and Fatty Cat could once again eat peacefully alone. But one day during breakfast, something landed on the mat, a postcard that had come from space, addressed to Fatty Cat. And when he read out what it said, he wasn't too impressed. "We thank you for the great advice. The moon cheese is the best. Greetings from the moon." Aww. Well, that was fun. How do I make my face on the screen again? Ta-da. Oh, well, that was Fatty Cat. He went to the moon. No, the mice went to the moon. I should pay attention, shouldn't I? Bye.